you know, what we actually need to be doing. Oh, Keir Starmer's there again, the little Nancy boy. No Nancy boy. Fuck away from that English fucking flag. You have no right or honour to be anywhere near that fucking flag. You fucking nonce. We'll get raped by Jimmy Savile again. Alright. So, we're obviously continuing with this. It looks like someone got to my channel before I did, mate. There's one viewer before I even fucking clicked on it. Don't forget to leave a like. I ain't got Paige doing it no more. She's vanished. She's a bit of piss. She'll be going through all my old videos. What the fuck's going off here? Okay, I don't know. I'm rolling a cig anyway. I'll leave it to do it. Oh, we're here. Right. So I did do some research, and apparently it's on one of these. Okay? So, can we... Apparently, sorry, it's on one of these that I'm supposed to be doing, which is there and there. We didn't do any of them upgrades. I don't know how to reset these. So, what I'm hoping is that we could have changed our squad. So, we know what we're doing now. So what I actually need to do to be able to proceed through this area, because I was looking at my main character and not the arseholes on here, is one of these. Now, if I could change my squad somehow, that might be able to help the situation, but it doesn't seem to be any area to select squad members. So the area where we needed the electricians and everything is like not there. So we can't proceed with this until we level up, basically.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Oh, actually. So what I'm hoping, maybe, well, I don't really know, because like we've got to travel to areas to be able to do this. That's our issue. So like we're gonna need to actually travel miles away to be able to continue with this. So basically I was just looking in the wrong area. I was looking at my main character instead of the side characters because I didn't think they was important. But now we know. I mean, if I could just change a squad member, it would make my life a lot more easier. But there's like no way to do that as far as I'm aware. Like, you know what I mean? Why can't I just change one of the squad members? Like through here. Why do I? You know what I mean? Like why can't I change my squad? Sadly, we need to go back and get a character that's going to allow us, or we can just go for the level up process and then just upgrade what we need. Or, you know, we can restart and do it that way. Right. Because we know what we need to upgrade now. But also I don't really want to restart the game because of that. So apparently we get up to level 30. And once we get to level 30, it removes it. So we'll work upon that. But at least we know what we need to do to be able to do that. So I think personally what we'll do is we'll just move off to another area to hopefully be able to do that. So just go and do another area of missions until we can upgrade that character on those areas to be able to do that. Right. Look, see? And now I actually know what we're looking for, because I didn't pay attention to any of that. I kind of wish we had a fast travel hub, because by the looks of it, manually, we've now got to go all the way back. And I really wish I would stop pressing other buttons to reload, to fucking put my work, right, to run. So now we gotta go all the way back. Basically, is what we've got to do. But at least there's nothing around here that's engaging, which is not also a good thing, because if we had stuff around here to engage with, you know, we could level up and we could bypass what we need to do now. So we're going to leave this area, we're going to leave this port, we're going to go to a different area, we're going to level up our characters that way, and obviously for one person we're going to focus, or I'm going to see if I can pick a new squad member and see if they've got levels on their squad, on their area, and see if I can upgrade them. Because now unfortunately these people are preventing me from doing stuff because I picked the wrong upgrades. Because I was unaware. So now they're an inconvenience. And because they're an inconvenience, I don't really care about keeping them now. So, yeah. I kind of wish we could just change our squad members throughout the game. It would have made it a lot more easier to correct my mistake. Which is kind of stupid that you've done this for the game. Like, you know, maybe you should be putting like, you kind of need these. I've not really seen many prompts towards needing certain things. I really need to get a TV clean. It's because when I'm coughing from the screen and stuff like that. So, yeah. That's basically what we're doing. Because we can't do anything upon that area anyway. As far as I'm aware anyway, there's nothing that we can do. Unless we can find something to level us up or out like that, like, there's not much way we're doing it, that's it. Which is a good point. Can we just hop out and then... So I can't... Right, help if I actually fucking click journal. We got this, but we can't track it, the rift station. That's the wrong buttons. That button is an analog stick for a start, just remove it. And because we've got no way to level up with in this game at the present time, we've got no enemies, we don't seem to have any side missions, we are going to have to leave this for the time being. But I know what we need now. So, that's kind of a bonus. Hopefully we can get some XP from here. Oh, we did, but not enough to level up. How much do we need to level up? 3,000. And what about our squad members? They're just the same. So I'm guessing the other squad members might allow me to do that. So we're gonna travel back and see whether that works. So sorry for the boredom. If you want my honest opinion, I just skip along until I get back to the ship. Really, because it's just going to be me talking random shit until we get there. I don't know what else to pick on now. Apparently God's happy with everything I said, so. Apparently. We got just no like XP for that. Okay. So we just got given cash, so I guess we have a replica of that somewhere, you know. So at least now we know. And I enjoyed my dinner, it was fucking lovely, mate. I am a fucking good cook, mate. Well, that slow cook was a good cook, obviously. I just went in and moved it around a bit. And I ain't gonna lie, changing the water after cooking my meat really made it taste better. Although I was gonna keep the blood, so I have something to drink, but well. I don't really like water. Right. This is just an intercom. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I'm gonna end up doing this all the way through the fucking game. No joke. Like, why can't I change my squad? Right, that's the thing I don't get. Like, why can't I just change it? And why can't I teleport anyway? That's even more annoying. I don't like the X button being the run, but it is what it is for this game. There doesn't really seem to be that much of an advanced setting area, so I ate my dinner a little bit too quick. I had 3 Yorkshire puddings, 5 slices of bread, and 2 bowls of stew. And then I've got food for tomorrow, and breakfast as well, technically. But the problem is, if I have breakfast, I just keep it on all day. So. As we just start like working our way around this area, we're gonna go now to another area, or at least just try and change him, and then we can have him back. So, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna change both of our characters. That's what we're gonna do. So, that's what I'm hoping to do anyway. I really like this game so far though, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. I just wish I knew stuff about it beforehand with the level up system, because, you know, I could have just been there for a hell of a long time trying to figure that out.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Where I have to...
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Right. Sound. So, let's assign you and assign you, yeah?
Equalizing interior pressure.
Squad. So, we've got dexterity here, sound as a pound, and we've got electronics here. but we need to get to first aid. Right, sound. Right, so we got there then. Oh, we got here and all. Right, she can have her armor up. Actually, we're just going to go full on these. And then she's got hacking and all. So.
With exterior atmosphere.
Right.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So we can actually continue now. But now we've got to run all the way back round to get there now. So that's kind of good. So we need technically to get the one guy that we had our stick upgrades on, but we're going to keep him there just in case. I'm glad that I didn't bring them out because I would have upgraded other stuff, like things I know what they're roughly going to be doing. So yeah. That's what we're going to be doing. Right, so we need to go back down this way. Oh, Elon Musk is not a robot and all people. He's just a rich boy that knows how to pay people to do stuff for him to make him richer. Kind of like Donald Trump, really. And like I say, I haven't really got hope personally against the guy either. Nobody was talking to me. But yeah, I got nothing personally against the guy. Other than the fact, like, when I was younger, you know, I found the UFC was fake. You know, kind of ruined a lot of my childhood for me when I was younger. Where if I knew it was fake as a child, and it, well, I mean, the blows that they're receiving is definitely real. But like, if I knew it was fake and if I knew it was scripted as a child, like I knew Coronation Street wasn't real, it was just a program and a show, I could have lived with that. But as a child, finding that art, you know, that was hugely disappointing. Because I thought that was all generally real as a child, and that's the only problem I've actually got against Donald Trump. Like, the way I see it, I don't have to like a man to respect his words or what he's doing. Like, that's my personal problem. As far as I can see, the spoiled little brat is the only one that actually seems to be doing something for the world. And it's not little, and it's not a brat, it's just an adult now. He's got a lot of money to pretty much do what he wants. He's probably paid for his way into the government's area, but I'm unaware of that factor. So, how Donald Trump got there in the first place, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not an American, so it's not like I would know what's going off over there. Personally, I don't think I would want a celebrity running my country. And also, I don't want a fucking pedo running my country. That's one thing I can fucking definitely say. I do not want a nonce running my country. No, I'm sorry, I'm not one of them gorming little YouTubers, you know, that just sit there gorming at a fucking TV screen. Not my cup of tea. Alright, really. And it's me been fighting for everything, mate. It's probably Donald Trump that's actually took a shine to me, mate, to be honest. Because I'm the only one brave enough to tell him to his face what I think. Where everyone else be like, oh, Donald Trump, can I suck your dick? Where I'd be like, go fuck yourself, bro. Are you buying me a drink or what, mate? Are we having a game of pool? I'd treat him like a normal person. Because his money means fuck all to me, mate. Not after what I've been through. Money means shit to me. Money is the reason why we're in this state, people. You know what I mean? Money is the reason why we've got nonces that can get away with fucking terrible crimes to children and do nothing about it because they paid off the fucking judge or something. Oh, they probably gave the judge some child porn and they're happy about it. Because that's how I genuinely look at this now. Right? This is my opinion, and I am entitled to my opinion. Right? No one has to validate it, but I am entitled to my opinion. Whether you like it or not. And you don't bother me over there, Spirit. Do me a favour, help me, or pick her off. Right? Because I don't. Right? I don't have to. You're entitled to your opinion. Doesn't mean I have to validate it. Doesn't mean I have to give a shit about your opinion upon me. I know I'm real. I don't have to prove shit to someone else. Because I know what I've been through. I know what I've done. And I knew that was the wrong way. And now I've tried to embark upon another way in life and try and fix a problem that society allow happen, but I'm just one man. You ever tried going insane with no power? Nobody listens. Yeah, nobody. Right? I ain't scared or intimidated by anyone, because I'm not out there actually looking for violence, mate. I don't care what you're doing with your life, mate, as long as you're not raping women, abusing kids, or raping kids. Yeah, it's the only time you'll ever get my fucking interest, mate. And pretty much to the area where I shit someone up in Tesco because he decided to mouth at his child, actually. Like, put it fucking back. And I turned around and went, I'll put something fucking back in a minute, boy. And he shit himself. Right? And he were a much bigger bloke than me, mate. Much bigger bloke than me. Right, we can actually get through things here, so we're doing good. We actually can move. Also, my brain's on this random shit again. I thought it fucked off with that. But apparently not. Apparently we're still stuck with this random bullshit, mate. It's randomly coming out. Right. Oh, we don't care about the characters anymore. We're just going with what we've got. We might bring them back. I'm not quite sure, but at the minute, these guys have got everything that I need to be able to proceed. So, they're basically like, if I come across this situation again, one of these is defo going to get me through, because, I mean, I'll show you in a second how much overboard I went on those two areas. Also, I've realised that I kind of prefer her more than the other ones out of the squad. So, I basically covered all him upon those areas where it would allow me, but he doesn't have hacking device. Now, you see with her, she has a hacking device as well. So, you know, that's what we're going to set upon. We've also got another character and another character that's probably along the way, but we're going to leave them in case we run into a problem like this again. It is what we're going to do. So now what we're doing is just basically collecting any bits and bobs that we previously couldn't collect, just to get the XP. Really, that's really all we're doing that for, so that we can get more of the points. Other than that, we're really not that bothered, but I would like the XP because, you know, like, why not? See, 36 XP for that, and a grenade, so. Like, things have repaired themselves. But, like, there's no potential threat here anymore. Everything's been eliminated. Except that one area where I couldn't get into because I needed to do all this. So unfortunately, if you was watching the video, I did say skip along until we change the characters and probably get back here. But if you're watching the live stream, I mean, you guys have fucked it. You're stuck here with me. You know what I mean? But at least we can now proceed, and I didn't have to fuck off somewhere else to go and level up. The main reason is because I didn't know the XP that I'm earning was actually going to transfer across to these guys. I thought I'd have to put them on and, you know, individually upgrade.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Oh, I don't care, mate. I got these two behind me now, mate. I've just realised she's got jiggle thing on her arse, mate. I'm male, what do you expect? Of course I'm paying attention to the female's arse when I'm walking around. Why do you think I struggle with the aiming? It's just natural, whether it's AI or not, mate. I'm attracted to females, so obviously I'm going to be paying attention to the females' aspects. Burn, baby, burn. Let's go on fire. Alright, if I turn here, mate, if you're a male, where are you paying attention to? Them boobs, mate, don't even lie. You really managed to hide in there. Are you getting back up? Like, you died so quickly, you did. Did they not revive? Alright, that's a her problem at the minute. Maybe there's like a potential threat around. Wow, they explode. Right, so I have to eliminate potential threats before she can revive. They are mines and all. I don't know why I looked at my laptop as if I was communicating to someone, but it makes me feel less crazy than talking to myself, you know. Like when Zeus is like, oh, I don't know why people comment when nobody's watching. Because some people may have an inner monologue and it allows them to process their thoughts a lot better. But obviously you like picking on people with mental disorders, bruv, so, you know, that's why I try to get you to attack me. And I don't know why you think you're so hard with that water retention muscle crap that you got going off, mate. Like, you can clearly tell that they're steads and that's water retention and not actual weightlifting and training. And also, where are your videos doing all this stuff? Why are you not putting it on your channel? I mean, personally, I would pay more attention to your channel as if you was doing your weight program, lifting and all that crap, than I would for you playing shitty Apex, because I don't really pay attention unless it's a clickbait, something to do with the cheaters, and the reason why I don't play the game anymore. Right, because if the cheats have been eradicated, then I'll quite happily get back on the game. But if the cheaters are still there, then I'm not playing the game. And unfortunately, on console, it still seems to be the same. Like, as soon as I got towards Diamond, I constantly felt like I was coming across cheaters. Now, that's not Zeus's fault for saying that they eradicated the thing, because he actually came out in the next video and say they've only done it to PC.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
My bitch looks so anorexic, mate, or just like she's sucking a dick all the time.
arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
At least we're actually getting somewhere through the game now. There's a lot of side missions within this game that I'm far from interested in. I ain't gonna lie. Because, like, there's no marker. It's a kind of a pain in the ass bullshit. Now, they're searching for 20, peacekeepers or whatever they were called anyway, I don't fucking know. Searching for them, I don't mind manually looking for, but I've got no, like, actual interest in doing it. Like, if we do it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. We're not 100% in, we're complete. That's it. Oh, right, I thought you were going to start shooting at me.
Stand down.
Hey, do as you're told, bitch.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Don't forget to clip it. Send it to him if you want. I'd do it myself, but I can't be asked.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I loved it and all. I had some random number ring me, and I literally went to him. I says, "Why are you ringing me from Liverpool? How do you know where I live?" And they put phone down on me. Like, alright.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
I like this guy, man. Just, you know, does what he gets paid for.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Right, for another words, if it's above his pay grade, he don't give a fuck.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I also don't care either.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay. Thought there might be something to be collected over there, but apparently not. Keep riding my nuts, bro.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Oh, it's cold over here, so I was gonna go and have a look, see if it were warmer.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
Well, that's a bit toxic, isn't it?
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Weirdly, I'm tired for some reason for a change, but I know my brain's not going to let me sleep. I'll just go through some trauma.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab?
What?
Fucking bitch.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Fuck you.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to...
Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave her to die. Bug out.
Right, well, I don't think we're going that way. Try this way then. Medical bay.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
If you made it, you must have an idea how to cure it.
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Sala, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Right, well, obviously we're done in this section, really, aren't we? Just trying to get comfy. Right. I don't think we came in this way, did we? Maybe so. It's for the exclamation part here now.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but
We can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Okay, so we got that bit. And I pressed the button again. Alright. What's through here then? Fuck all. Take the XP. I'm really doing this for the XP buff. I don't know what any of this shit does. So I'm guessing we can go down that way now.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
I don't get through there now. I thought it was supposed to radio through.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
Oh, right here. Oh, shit. I think they kill you really quick. I have a slight inkling that we're not going that way. That's just cut blocked. I thought you said you told him to stand down, dickhead. There's no health bar on him, that's the thing. I don't feel like we're doing that. Who the f am I talking to? You? Oh. Do we have to... Yep, we gotta redo this shit.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security.
What is this? I see a lot of them around, but I have no idea what it is.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
There's actually quite a few. I can't shoot at them though.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Yeah, watchdog, but how do I get through there without in dying? Right.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please. This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What are you doing over here?
I administrate the systems of all of the various Peak 15 facilities.
Our medic is... well, he's not with us anymore. Mira's running the automatic systems for us.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline?
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
I have a pass, but there's nothing back there, just snow. Well, snow and maintenance access.
Doctor, even an Elcor could tell this crew is hiding something. Why don't you want me back there?
Look, you see that my friends are sick. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
If you made it, you must have an idea how to cure it.
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to Ventralis for you, but I don't have the training for that.
No, of course. You don't look like a biochemist. No offense.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Pressing the wrong button to bring this up is rather frustrating. Can I talk to him again?
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Right. Just in case we die again when we get into that room, we're gonna save it. Because of last experience. So we did have to run around and do all that shit again. Right.
What the hell are you looking at? You want me to use this?
Got a smoke? We're all out.
See what I mean? I just want to bring the map up, and I'm so used to pressing that button that it's rather annoying. Why are you not? I guess we're going down there then. How come I can't get into that room then?
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? I don't believe that.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human Spectres. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine. What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Right, I get what we're doing now. We got to get it between the arrows. That was
Your mission
different.
ends here, Shepard.
Ambush.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
I mean, she did. I mean, I didn't like her anyway. She was a bit of a bitch. Well,
they came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Venezia brought them with her.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
It's like humans with a dinosaur, isn't it?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... Yeah.
It's better to laugh than cry, mate. You wanna know why? Because humanity holds on to hatred and pain a lot longer than it does joy and laughter. Why do you think we're all miserable bastards as we get older? Although obviously some things you can't laugh about. You just kind of have to deal with it. That's because it's underneath me, innit? Sticks. I mean, I'd like to be underneath her if she was a bit more realistic. There you go,
Is
brother.
that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Thanks for the warning. Here's the cure.
Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
That's what I'm here for. Forget about it.
I need to administer this. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Thanks for the XP and whatever that Paragon is. Paragon used to be predecessor.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
They seem to be coming along well.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
You're not supposed to go back there, but I guess there's nothing to hurt. Here's my pass. Just don't tell the guards.
Talk to you later.
Of course. Be careful.
Just see you in a bit. I still keep pressing L for you to run. It's not the button. Really wish we had more like universal in controls in the game. Oh yeah, can I get through here now? This is maintenance, isn't it?
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Nope. Alright, we're not doing that again. What we are going to do though is we are going to save it. That's one thing we're doing. Maintenance. Already been in here. I don't know why I went in there again. Oh, for fudge stick! I just want the pissing map game. Alright, we've got medical we got medical gaze there, mate. That's what we got. Medical bay. Fucking dyslexic. I got captain, some office. I got a security room. I got no maintenance bay, mate. I got medical bay. Or gay, if my dyslexia gets it wrong again. Equipment. Awesome. Huh. I don't care. Alright, clearance, man. Right. The fucking gun away, man.
Something you need?
I was attacked by the Asari who was in here. She killed your guard.
Dr. Ayalis? But she seemed like the most stable one here.
She was a commando in Benezia's service. A group of Geth were with her.
Geth? I didn't know. God's honest truth, I thought she was just another egghead. Son of a bitch.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Doesn't mark up anything though. I mean, I don't know what you're marking up on. And I didn't see anything along that way. All I generally see is in over here. Like, this is where you need like markers. I'm gonna die though if I overwrite that. Like ASAP, but fuck it, let's... Yeah. Right, well they're gone now. But are these now enemies? I can't use it. Oh, that's the guard's dead, but now they're enemies. What's through here then, people? Yeah. I don't think we're meant to do that. Right, the only other option I've got here is really to go down. This is the medical bay. Oh, for shit. Right, so shooting generally don't affect them, which is a bonus. She actually seems to move faster with her running around weirdly. So maybe we've got to go back down here and go to that door that I previously couldn't get through, the one that they all came out of. I'm coming off after this stream because I don't feel like absolute shit, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna deal with my depression. I can't distract from this one. Yep. At least we found where we was actually going. Where's the an exclamation mark here? Don't know, don't care. They're like literally only worth doing because of the XP. Other than that, they're kind of pointless. I don't know why.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
We don't have to fight. You can return to the Citadel with us.
I think not.
Why have I got to kill Jordan, big boobies? Mate, I'm doing no damage compared to them. It didn't help that it just like lagged me straight in front of the bastards. Right, let's just full move. So I can actually aim at them. I was struggling with the first one's bitch tits. Alright. Your guns just do no damage. This is meant to be normal difficulty. What part changed the fucking weapon? How am I back to 2 snipers, game? I really wish it stopped just changing my guns when it feels like it, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie, you press buttons that are always like a different one. They're not dead. Like, 'cause at the minute, I know she's releasing that bitch at some point. There's wrong button again, and press triangle to change weapon. I don't know why you just keep moving left, right and centre for some reason, you stupid hand. Right, this gun's doing damage. I say, mate, if you just killed me, I'm gonna cry.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
What do you mean?
Thoughts echo strangely within Sovereign. Its rooms are built at unsettling angles. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should... die. I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating. No light. They always said there would be a
That seems way too easy. The minions were harder than that bitch. Just as I was saying, but my squad mates ain't got my back.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until she's 16 won't be sane.
Yeah, and now look at the state of the world. The children don't know how to sing anymore. They're all been silenced. Every single one. And the only children that still remember how to sing is the millennial generation. The rest of you do as you're told, like a good boy and a good girl. You forgot how to sing. You forgot how to use your voice, and you forgot how to air it out.
Alright. I don't think they'll give me a choice anyway.
Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those things are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
She's the last of her race, Shepard. We don't have the objectivity to judge her.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Unless you, like, manage to be silenced with money, like Zeus. But he's speaking back out again, and I gotta have respect for that. But like Imperial Al, he's silent as fuck. Any of the Call of Duty streamers that you ever watch, mate, they just look like a fucking golem. Just they're not speaking other than RIP in the chat, guys. That's about it.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Other than the fact that I got an achievement, I really feel like this is a bad idea. But yeah, you're right. Sadly, so the fuck am I. It's time for you to start speaking up and be heard again, children. Stop remaining silent. Don't listen to your parents that tell you to shut up. They're just working with the government. And anyway, I'll tell you what I'll sing. Let the bodies hit the floor, let the pedos hit the floor, let the pedos hit the floor. 1, someone's got to kill. 2, someone's got to kill. 3, someone's got to kill. Oh, sorry man, I got a sore throat today. I can't really do my screaming. Even though it's not from your throat, it's actually from your diaphragm. You start off with a really croaky voice. When you push water through your diaphragm, it creates the raw emphasize. But there's a lot of people better than me. I'm not a paid singer, they are, so listen to them, not me. And if you don't like the fact that I want pedos to be executed, just get the fuck off my channel, because you probably are a pedo.
Commander, head for the Mu relay?
There's no point. Not so fast, no. They all lead to the same fucking answer.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander's right. We can't rush off blind. We need more to go on.
What about Liara T'Soni? The matriarch's daughter. Isn't she some kind of expert on the Protheans?
Yeah, right. Her mother was working for Saren. I bet she is too.
But Nezia helped us in the end. Maybe Liara will too. At the very least, we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster to find her.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
I give the orders around here. I'll decide where we go next. Is that clear?
Of course, Shepard. I was only trying to help.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
All I care about is stopping Saren. The Rachni don't matter.
The mission must always come first. Just be aware that your actions can have far-reaching consequences.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Yeah, thanks. I've already whereabouts that this game is probably going to go off into different areas, and you probably can get different endings and stuff like that by the looks of things, due to the fact that, I mean, not a lot of things are clear within this game if you are a dyslexic person, because all you've got is a journal to go off, and like, for a dyslexic person, it doesn't give me options on where and what I can do, or even a basic thing. I can't even read majority of that shit there for a start. So yeah, I don't even know what name says there, mate. You know what I mean? And then Anne Summer Archeolola, I can't even pronounce that. Frame for her knowledge of the whatever that says, is being something by, I keep saying it's Sarah, but it's not. Her at known locations was somewhere in the whatever. You see, for a dyslexic person, that's motherfucking impossible to read. And how am I supposed to get any actual information from that? Oh, fuck. I need to revert back in time, because I had... The problem is, the older I got, the more I overthink stuff. So the harder everything got for me in the long run. And I can't focus no more, because my mind's so fucking here, there, and everywhere. And God does not allow me to rest. But I'm off to deal with my actual depression, and I'm gonna go and spend some time with my dog for a bit, because he always makes me feel better. And I ain't got long with him, so yeah. Au revoir, everyone. Look after yourselves and have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Actually, before we go anywhere, let's make sure we save it, because I don't trust games and I have a save area, so we're gonna do that. Right, I'm gonna leave you all. Take care, have a good one, and look after yourselves. So, if you're enjoying this, smash the like button so I know to not get bored and fuck off on another game. I might be back with this tomorrow. I might try and complete the Dying Light the following Nightmare Night Mode only. What I'm doing. Just so I can uninstall the game again and free up some memory within my game console to download more games. We have a lot of games to play, but I'm kind of bored of the new games because they're just not good. Like, I've got Subnautica 2 to look forward to, and then if that's a pile of shit, that's pretty much all the games that was decent that are now rubbish. Dying Light 1 was such a fantastic game, and then you look at Dying Light 2, and it's the storyline that ruins the whole game. Like, literally, and it's the end that ruins it. Like, and it just makes the whole game shit because of that ending. Now, I played both versions of the game. The one where we had howlers at night time instead of night walkers, that was shit. That made the game crap. Also made it very, like, it didn't have the fear factor. And also when the Night Walkers came out, once again, there's just no fear factor from them whatsoever. You just slide, boost, jump away from them. Whereas in Dying Light 2, Dying Light 1, it doesn't matter how high you get up in a level, these Night Walkers, the Volatiles, they are still a threat within the game. And that's what makes the game fun. Like, the fact that you generally have to think, I can't stand and fight this, I need to flee for my life. And the game gets harder due to the fact that, one, there's always a penalty in the game when you die, depending on what level of difficulty you pick. I always pick Nightmare Mode because I've completed it that many times that after I completed it the first time, I completed it in Nightmare Mode. The Nightmare Mode doesn't bother me no more. So to add that extra element of danger into the game, I decided that I was going to do it Night Mode. I did do it all, but I didn't put them into folders because it's just a game I'm streaming. I'm not actually creating a folder for it. I'm not putting them in folders. I'm just playing the game because it's a damn good game and I really enjoy the storyline, and you know, you feel so immersive into the game. You actually feel like you're Crane, you feel like you're doing better within the game, you feel like you're trying to help people. Whereas in Dying Light 2, it just all seems to be about Aiden's sister that dies in the end anyway, which ruins the whole game. Like, in hindsight, it was shit. And then you look at the following edition, the DLC to Dying Light 1, and then you look at the Beast mode, the Beast in Dying Light 2, once again, the DLC to the game, and it's shit. It's just so shit. The mechanics in it, sloppy as fuck. The movement in it, sloppy as fuck. The ultimate ability, shit as fuck. Right? It's just so sloppy. And the fact that in the following, I got the chance to upgrade and make a vehicle better, which gave you something to grind for within the game. And then you go to the Beast, where you just basically just fucking playing GTA, pinching one specific car because you can't drive any of the others, that just make it crap. Like especially when you look at Dying Light 1, and then you compare it to Dying Light 2, and everything we got in Dying Light 2, it was shit. Absolutely shit. Like, I give Dying Light 1 10 out of 10. I give Dying Light 2 2 out of 10. And the only reason why it gets those 2 marks is because of end game play is a lot more easier. Where in Dying Light 1 I have to craft every single item one at a time to be able to do it. But in Dying Light 2, at the end of the game, you know, I can craft 500 med kits as long as I've got the resources and be on my way, and I can do all that in one. And that's the only reason why Dying Light 2 is got 2 marks, because of end gameplay. Other than that, it's shit. Storyline, crap. Mechanics, always glitching out. Number 2, the third one, there seems to be a lot of forced upon deaths within Dying Light 2. Like, there's many times where I've not inputted stuff into the game and it's flew me straight into a Nightwalker that's instant killed me. It's flew me that I had no interest in actually going towards in the first place. You know, you want my opinion, mate? Dying Light 1 is for the adults. Dying Light 2 is for the kids, because it's nothing but viable content, which once again is why it's uninstalled from my game. I don't want to download a game that's fucking 100 gigabytes and then within a course of half a year I've got 500 gig took up because of the store that I don't want to interact with, that I don't care about. I have no interest unless it's a DLC to the game. Right? I don't care about the viable content, and I don't care, and I don't want it to take up 200 gig in my console. I would quite happily have Call of Duty Black Ops 7 downloaded if I could have an option not to download that store, because I don't want it. I don't care about the Battle Pass either. It doesn't encourage me to want to play the game. It did at the beginning, but when I was sat there like, oh, I need to play Apex so I can complete the Battle Pass. Why? Yeah, why? I'm just playing a game to complete a Battle Pass. I'm not even playing it because I want to. I'm playing it because I feel obligated to. What kind of sad fuck have I become? Where I'm playing a game, not for enjoyment, for obligation to complete a Battle Pass. Like, I didn't get married to the game. There's no commitment to the game. So why the fuck do I need to play it to complete a Battle Pass? Something I didn't care about. Something I didn't want. And no offence, why do I need 1 million different skins for one character? Why do I need 1 million different skins for one gun? Are they going to start changing throughout the game? Is it going to start cycling through each and every one of them skins as I'm playing that one game? No. I've got to go in, manually change that skin, or just put random on. Which, to be honest, with the pay-to-win skins, you know what everyone's prioritizing when it comes to a multiplayer game. You're going to put that skin on that gives you that better view. Right? If any game created a gun that was glass and you could see transparently through this, you would do it because you have more visual on your screen. That means if somebody was hiding within where your gun is on the screen, you would visually be able to see him through that transparent gun. You would buy that. Because now you've got more field of view because of that gun. And this is what we don't need. The viable content is for kiddies, right? It's not for adults at all. Because an actual adult is not bothered about viable content because you've got bigger things to worry about. Gas, electric, food, roof over your head. Bigger things to worry about than some fucking skin on Call of Duty. But yet every YouTuber has managed to brainwash you that this is important because they pay for it. Yeah? Out of your donation money. That's what they pay for it out of. Your donation money. Your charity towards that streamer. And that's what these streamers don't understand. They're just a charity. Surviving off of people's generosity. Anybody could do what they do. Anybody. Anybody can do what I do. It's not hard. You've just got to be good at games. You've got to have quick reaction times. And you've got to have good memory muscle. Luckily for me, I was a skater. I was a free runner. I did gymnastics at school. And I was always in fights. To the point where I could just walk up and tap someone on the shoulder that said they were going to knock me out and they'd shit themselves. And I'd ask them, "Alright, bro, I heard you were going to knock me out." I never said that. That's not what he said. Why, his mate's also shitting his son. Because he stood right next to him. Now, the problem is I was going home having to deal with fucking shit a lot worse than some little dickhead at school. But obviously, because I moved a lot, I was able to drop old areas of myself and start fresh. And if it wasn't for the fact of me moving from schools to different schools all the time and moving different areas so that I had no choice but my catchment area, right? I wouldn't have been able to drop that old image to create a new one and a better version of myself. Right? I'm always striving to be better than the person I was yesterday. I don't want to be the same person that I was yesterday. Because obviously, I'm not growing, I'm not developing, and nor am I maturing. Maybe it's time for humanity to start doing the same. And the first thing you can do for that is to execute the pedos to protect your children. What is more important than your own offspring? And if there's something else more important than your offspring, you are not worth the life form you was given. And I stand by that, and if you got a problem with it, do me a favour. Go slit your fucking wrist and go jump off a bridge. Man don't give two fucks. If you don't prioritise your kids, and you don't prioritise humanity's children, and also the animals upon this earth, you don't deserve your life. Because you're a vain, insecure little prick that's not worth anybody's time. Me, I'm just a dickhead. But at least I can admit that. Au revoir, people. Look after yourself, because I gotta go and deal with the depression of losing my child in my hands. So I gotta go and relive that event. Right now, me and my ex is on the ambulance. Well, we're in the ambulance in my brain, and we're on the way to the hospital while she's crying and screaming at me, "Where's my child?" Not our child, my child. And unfortunately, I can't distract myself from that with gaming tonight, so I'm going to go and deal with it like a man.